Hello, Tamara Green here for A Course in Miracles, lesson number 351. We're going to open our shoulders, arms out, and bring one arm over. Hook the back of your wrist and pull like a lever for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And open your arms, breathe in. Exhale the other arm over. Pull that lever. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And open, breathe in, and exhale. Good. We're going to start with the section entitled, What Am I? And then go to lesson 351. What am I? I am God's Son, complete and healed and whole, shining in the reflection of His love. In me is His creation, sanctified and guaranteed eternal life. In me is love perfected, fear impossible, and joy established without opposite. I am the holy home of God Himself. I am the heaven where His love resides. I am His holy sinlessness itself, for in my purity abides His own. Our use for words is almost over now. Yet in the final days of this 1 year we gave to God together, you and I, we found a single purpose that we shared. The truth, and thus you joined with me. So what I am are you as well. The truth of what we are is not for words to speak of nor describe. Yet we can realize our function here, and words can speak of this and teach it too, if we exemplify the words in us. We are the bringers of salvation. We accept our part as saviors of the world, which through our joint forgiveness is redeemed. And this, our gift, is therefore given us. We look on everyone as brother and perceive all things as kindly and as good. We do not seek a function that is past the gate of heaven. Knowledge will return when we have done our part. We are concerned only with giving welcome to the truth. Ours are the eyes through which Christ visions sees a world redeemed from every thought of sin. Ours are the ears that hear the voice for God proclaim the world as sinless. Ours the minds that join together as we bless the world. And from the oneness that we have attained, we call to all our brothers, asking them to share our peace and consummate our joy. We are the holy messengers of God who speak for Him and carrying His word to everyone whom He has sent to us. We learn that it is written on our hearts, and thus our minds are changed about the aim for which we came and which we seek to serve. We bring glad tidings to the Son of God, who thought He suffered. Now He is redeemed. And as He sees the gate of heaven stand open before Him, He will enter in and disappear into the heart of God. So that's the section called What Am I? And now we go to lesson number 351. My sinless brother is my guide to peace. My sinful brother is my guide to pain. And which I choose, I see, I will behold. Who is my brother but your holy Son? And if I see him as sinful, I proclaim myself a sinner, not a son of God, alone and friendless in a fearful world. Yet this perception is a choice I make and can relinquish. I can also see my brother sinless as your holy Son. And with this choice, I see my sinlessness, my everlasting comforter and friend beside me, and my way secure and clear. Choose then for me, my Father, through your voice, for he alone gives judgment in your name. So 351 is my sinless brother is my guide to peace. My sinful brother is my guide to pain. And which I choose, I see, I will behold. So it's so clear. It makes it so clear. What are we? We are the Son of God, created in the likeness of God by God, right? We are love. We are sinless. We are light. We are the ones that are to take God's love, embody it, share it, and really spread it throughout the planet to all of humanity, right? Not just the ones that agree with us and our opinions and perceptions. No, everyone. So it's a choice. I'm kind of thinking of this. I think I brought it up like almost a year ago, right? We're at the beginning of these lessons, and I'm reminded of something that I did with my kids years ago when they were much, much younger, because I heard about it and I thought it was just fantastic. But it was a jar with water in it, and a perfectly healthy onion, like just a yellow onion, right? And then the end where the roots grow was sitting on top of the jar, and the water was hitting the roots. And the sign on that jar was, I love you. And then another jar with another onion in perfect health, and the note said, I hate you. And the third jar with a perfectly healthy onion said, ignore me. So it was kind of, three jars in completely different locations in our house. But for 1 month, I instructed the kids that we really had to be very purposeful in our intent to do this thing for a month, which was every time we saw the jar that said, I love you, like, I love you, onion, you're so beautiful, I love you, and really feel that love. When we were facing the jar that said, I hate you, I hate you, I really hate you, I hate you, onion, I hate you. And then the other jar we kind of tucked away in a corner, and we literally just didn't pay it any mind whatsoever. And so these were the choices, right, that we made about these three onions. And I don't know if you remember what I said earlier in the year with this example, this kind of thing that we did. But of course, the onion that we said, I love you, very strong, roots and beautiful green stalks coming out, just really healthy, gorgeous onion. And the one that said, I hate you was pretty brown. It had some roots, but it was brown, and, it had some stalks in the top, but they were kind of limp, didn't look so good, right? So if we use this example, my sinless brother is my guide to peace. I love you, I love you, I love you. I may not agree with you, but I love you, right? We both grow really strong and healthy. But if we refer to our brother as sinful, it's the guide to pain. And this onion was in pain, you could tell, in a lot of pain, just brown, shriveled, not really, some growth, but not really. It wasn't going to make it. But the one that got ignored, choosing to ignore that, it was completely black. No roots, no stalks, just shriveled up black. Like it was just a mushy mess is what it was after 30 days of being ignored. So we have a choice here. Just like the onions, they each have their own energy, and they need love. They need light, right? They need to be seen by us as sinless. Right? It's funny, I'm using an onion as an example, but it's a very, very powerful thing when you see after a month what is done with our energy, the choice how we use our energy. So what if we begin to see, well, let me back up a little bit. Okay, so now think of people in your life. People in your life who are maybe they too had a lot of, they didn't have parents, or guardians saying, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you so much, I love you, I love you. They probably got, pretty hateful, disgusted, annoyed kind of looks. They got yelled at, they got hit, right? And then there's the kids that really got ignored. And as we know, it's been proven that babies, like in orphanages, that don't get any attention, they literally die. They cannot survive. They need that kind of attention. And people will get attention, even if it's negative attention, right? Even to provoke you, they're just trying to get some attention. They're probably emulating their own childhood. But remember, the hate, I hate you, onion. It was, at least it grew some roots and some stalks. It was in a lot of pain. It wasn't doing very well, but at least it was growing somewhat, right? So think of the people in your life that you think are just, jerks or not treating you very nice. Well, guess what? They're showing you the amount of pain that they are actually in and what they probably grew up with. Okay. And it's not, I'm not blaming parents. I'm really not. But, maybe it's the media and what they've been watching, what they're influenced by. Maybe it's, what they, teachers, or you get it, the mean kids and stuff like that. Right. So we have a choice. We can actually be God in action in all we do and see others as loving and sinless, and the Son of God that is created as pure love and light, or we can choose differently. And the path, how we look at things, is also how we experience life. If we're looking at others, like it says here, if we look at others as sinful, well, guess what? We're going to experience pain too, because that's a boomerang effect. But if we see them through the eyes of love, then we're going to experience peace. Yeah. Okay. That was a long lesson. Thank you for hanging in there with me. So go out and spread your love and spread your joy. Okay. I promise it definitely comes back to you tenfold. Okay. Have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow.